Good evening, everyone. We are starting a new journey. My name is Pradip. I am your host. This workshop, as you already know, is based on using GoldWave with screen reader application. Okay, so it is actually a series of workshop because, as you know, GoldWave is a though it is a very small application, but there are so many things to do, so many things to learn in GoldWave. So it will take some time. So we will be, organizing this workshop same day in each week. That means every Thursday from 7 p.m. Indian time. And you, those who are interested, those who have already registered, they will get the notification just like this. You should get email maybe a day before the workshop or on the day of the workshop. So please check that and use the link provided in the email to join this workshop. If you are someone who find this that okay, it is not good for me, then please let me know. I will delete your registration so you will not receive any email in the future. So we have done several workshops, but those were in Bengali. Bengali is mother language in my case. I'm living in West Bengal, Kolkata. So we have organized several workshops, even one workshop on advanced features of JAWS screen reader is still going on Monday, every Monday. Okay, and but that is in Bengali. So we have organized a workshop on the topic of like computer hardware. Like if you want to build your own PC, if you want to assemble your own PC, how to do that. We have, I think, 10 workshop. Yeah, 10 sessions. 10 sessions we have discussed on that particular topic. Then we have even discussed on basics of networking, and that took also 10 sessions. So it's around, those sessions were 2 hours long. So it's like 20 hours of discussions and taking questions from the participants and all. So what I mean to say that it is just the beginning. So if you people are interested, let's say we will take like 10 sessions, around 10 sessions. I can imagine it may increase, it may decrease. I don't think that we can complete this series. This gold web topic, before session number 10. Anyway, and after that we will move to our new topic. Okay, so if you people are interested, you can join those topic as well. Now, first of all, my mother language is not English is not my first language, and I'm not either very much fluent in spoken English. So you people should bear with that. I'll try to speak as simplest way as possible. Okay, so that you people can understand, because I can see there are so many people uh, whose first language is not also English. Okay, but we have chosen this language because I only know Bengali, Hindi, and English. If you people have any questions or any inputs and you feel to speak in Hindi or Bengali, you can speak that way. I can understand, but I'll be giving the answer in English, as I know only these three language, and English is the most popular one if I just think of globally. So that is why I have chosen this medium. Okay, so that we can get more and more people on board. Okay, so there are some basic rules to participate in this workshop. Again, I'm telling you that this session, session number 1 will be little boring. I know, even a part of session number 2, because first we will talk about the workshop and then we will speak out about the settings you need to make your GoldWave accessible, or you can get most out of it and stuff like that. So it will be little boring, I know, especially the first session and the part of the second session. But after that, it will be, I'll try to make it very interesting. Okay, I'll not go very deep in terms of theory. Okay, because I feel the practical way should be more useful to you. Okay, so I'll try to dig deep into the practical aspect of GoldWave, how to use it actually, different features and all. Okay, and also you'll get some pro tips. Okay, when we'll be talking about the effect and all. So it will be very interesting, I promise. after session number 1 and part of the session number 2, it will be very interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Second thing is, as you have already come to know, that we will be providing certificate. There are some conditions, terms and conditions to get the certificate. You'll have to attend most of the workshops. Yeah, one or two can be missed. I mean, if you have any serious problems or something like that, but you should attend most of it. And I'll be giving you some assignment. Okay, interesting assignment. No problem. Not very hard. And you should, submit the same. Now in Zoom, I don't know any kind of system through which I can take the attendance or so. So what we do in our workshop, I ask all the participants to type their name in the chat area anytime in the meeting, in the workshop, anytime if you feel. Just please type your name in the chat area, and after I finish the workshop, I'll look at the chat area and then I will take the notes like who were present in the meeting. So please type your name anytime in the chat area. Next thing is, yeah, though I am the host of this meeting, but I don't have the hosting capability because this Zoom account is operated from USA. Okay, and I am not the official host of this meeting. So you can imagine that I don't have the opportunity to mute your microphone from my side. We all are adults here, so please mute your microphone. Okay, if you have anything to say, do unmute your microphone and say, no problem. But when you have nothing to say, please mute your microphone so that we can enjoy a peaceful environment. Okay, that's all, and other than that, whatever I need to say, I'll tell you in the middle of the meeting. No problem.
Sir, excuse me, please.
Sure.
Sir, will you record this lecture? Should we get the recordings of it or not?
Okay, very interesting question. Okay, unfortunately, we will not provide the recording as of now. Maybe we will think of it. I mean, we may upload these recordings in YouTube after the workshop is finished and after you people get the certificate. You may ask me why. Why you are so rude. The thing is, on the basis of our previous experience, what we have found, maybe if I were the participant, maybe I might have the same kind of attitude, but I can't help. I mean, what we have found that if I upload the recordings and send the recordings to the participants, so they join one or two workshop, I mean session, and then they, okay, I'll get it in the YouTube. Why should I join now? So that is the attitude. So which sometimes, kind of demotivating for us. So that is why we will not be uploading the recordings anywhere, at least before the course is finished. Then we may think about it. Okay. If you have any questions regarding this, anything regarding the workshop, you may ask me right now, then we'll proceed to the next. Now, when we join any academy like school, college, anywhere, the first duty is to know the place.
Sir, can I tell little about typing name?
Yeah. Please.
Okay, guys, who are using mobile phones, just tap on more button and double tap on more button. Click the chat button and there you will find a text box that send to colon everyone. Type there and double tap on send to colon everyone. Simple thing.
Yeah. And if you're using PC, you can press Alt plus H to go to the chat area, and then you should get the edit box over there to type. So now I will give you some advice for Zoom, because that is our school right now. I mean, our premises. So I'll be giving you some advice so that you can properly follow the workshop. And as you know that GoldWave is a sound editor, so we want the best sound quality from Zoom. So that is why I'll give you some tips on that. Okay. Now, first I'll show something from my mobile, and you people should follow if you can. Other than that, you can follow it later. Now I'm opening
7:20 p.m. Device unlocked. Hyperion. WhatsApp has 6 notifications.
Zoom
Apps list.
from
Amazon.
my mobile. Just to, I think you can hear my TTS. Yeah, it is little fast, my TTS. But
1 minute. 1 minute, please.
Uh-huh.
1 minute,
Uh.
please. In the previous session, am I audible?
Sure.
In the previous session, advanced JAWS in Bengali, you have suggested an app, and in the very last, you have suggested an app through which we can control our landscape and portrait skin in the
Yes.
mobile. Please again tell the name, please. I have forgotten actually the name. Lock
Yeah,
screen something like that.
Sir, we also want that application because it's a bitter problem. Like it says when landscape, portrait.
I think the
7:21
name
p.m.
was
Device-
lock
home
rotation,
screen
but
1 of
still
1.
I'll verify it
G-strings.
and let you know.
Play Store.
Just wait for some times.
Show navigation drawer. Wishlist. Wishlist. App. Nirunner star rating. App. Lock screen rotation Alessandro DeGilio star rating. 4.4.
Yeah, it's lock screen rotation. Okay. Lock screen rotation. I know people who are using Zoom from mobile. It turns on the screen rotation. So that is something problematic for us. So if you install this app and properly configure, you can lock the rotation so that even in Zoom, the screen will be same, like portrait or landscape, whatever you prefer. Okay. So that is part of the Zoom advice. If you are using from the mobile, if you are using from the PC, then no problem. If you are using from the mobile, then you can just proceed with that.
Apps list.
Now I'm opening Zoom.
Zoom.
I'm from my Android. I don't have any iOS devices. If you are kind enough, I can gift one. Okay. Jokes apart. So in Zoom,
selected meet and chat tab.
You have multiple tabs. You can swipe or you can touch the bottom area, like the dock area, to get multiple tabs.
Settings tab.
So
settings tab.
In the last tab, I think in the rightmost bottom right, there is the settings tab where you should go. You can also swipe and click on the settings tab. Okay. So
settings tab selected.
I have clicked on the settings tab. It is saying settings tab selected, and then I'll swipe.
Settings. Pradip Sikdar, basic, *** at gmail.com. Pradip Sikdar.
Okay, so first thing I have got
Pradip Sikdar,
my
basic,
name,
at,
and it is saying part of my email address. So I'm clicking on that.
Zoom, my profile photo, account, Pradip Sikdar, display name, Pradip Sikdar.
Here's the display name. I have seen some people who doesn't have their display names, so they are displaying as like Galaxy M2 and something like that. It is not necessary, but it is kind of my suggestion to you. If you please type your own name in this display name field, then it will be easier for everyone to know you better. Okay, so next,
personal note, not set. Update password. Department. Not set. Job title.
Nothing more than that.
Not set.
In this option.
Location. Not set. Personal meeting ID. PMI. Default call in. User type. Basic. Licenses.
Yeah, I'm clicking the back button.
Zoom. Pradip Sikdar. Basic. *****.
And then I'm swiping to go to the next setting.
Meeting.
Which is the meeting. So I'm clicking on the meeting option.
Zoom. Meetings. Auto connect to audio. Call over internet.
Now auto connect to audio. Okay, this is somewhat set to most of the cases, most of the people I have found that it is set to
Zoom. Auto connect
off. Now you know that after joining Zoom from your mobile, you need to click on call over internet, and sometimes it is hard to find. I'm still finding one person. I think she's trying to join, but it's saying like audio not connected. So maybe she hasn't clicked on this call over internet. So what you can do, you can set it from there. So next time when you join Zoom, your audio will be connected. Okay. So choose
call over internet.
Over internet. Okay.
Call over internet. Selected. You will be automatic.
And next, I'm clicking the back button.
Auto connect to audio. Call over internet.
Auto connect to audio. I have set it like call over internet. Now, next option.
Always mute my microphone. Checked. On. Switch.
Always mute my microphone. I earnestly request you to click that thing. What will happen then? When you will join any meeting, by default, your microphone will be muted. What happens right now? If you join any meeting, your microphone is unmuted. Then you'll have to find, okay, your talkback will, like be very chatty. So people will tell you like, okay, please mute your microphone, stuff like that. So it is better to auto mute your microphone, so that when you join any meeting, your microphone is by default muted. If you want to say something, then you can unmute your microphone, so you are very much safe. Okay, so auto mute microphone,
Always mute my microphone. Checked. On.
I mean
Switch.
always mute my microphone. I ask you to check this thing. Next,
Always mute my microphone. Always turn off my video. Checked. On. Switch.
always turn off my video. It is again very much requested for privacy as well. So when we join any meeting, by default our video is turned on. Okay, you know the risk. So it is better to turn off the video automatically. If I need to turn my video on, I can certainly do so. So please check
Always turn
this
off my video.
box.
Checked. On. Switch.
Always turn off my video.
Always mirror my video. Off. Switch. Always show video. Always show show non-video. Show name when. Show particip. Auto cop. Automatically cop. Closed caption. When closed caption. Use this. Show my connect.
Yeah,
This.
next.
Use original sound. Checked. On. Switch.
Use original sound. That should be checked. If you are someone who has very slow internet connection, you may wish to uncheck that box. It is by default unchecked, if I am not wrong. But if you are someone who doesn't have much internet issue, it's not like hell and heaven. Like if you turn it on, then it will take up very much of your data and stuff like that. It is not like that. It will take like little more of your data. Okay, but you will get better sound quality, and especially you will get stereo sound. As we are dealing with GoldWave, I mean sound editors, so it is always recommended to get the best out of it. And second thing is, you have already discovered that when you are joining any meeting from your mobile, you can hear obviously your talk back and all, but it's like you are in a voice call and your loudspeaker is turned on. So the audio profile changed. The talkback sounds like you are in the call and your loudspeaker is turned on. But if you use original sound, then your talkback will be normal. I mean the sound of your talkback will be normal, just like if you just, let's say you are watching videos in YouTube. Okay, the same way talkback will behave. So it will be normal. So please check that box. There is another step to make original sound active. I'll tell you later. But for now, in the settings window, in this meeting option, the third box we have checked is use original sound.
This will show my display a clock. Show my connected time. Off. Switch. Display. Safe drive. Swipe right. Aspect ratio. React.
And I
Zoom.
think,
Meeting. Chat. General. About.
yeah, that is kind of my recommendation. End of my recommendation for the mobile. Okay, who are using Zoom from your mobile. If you are using iOS device, I strongly believe that there should be same kind of settings. Now, if let's say you have turned on original settings from your mobile's settings, and then you have joined Zoom call, okay, you'll find no difference by default. What you need to do, you need to go to the more button. I think it is in the top right, bottom right, if I'm not wrong. I don't use Zoom from mobile very much, so pardon me if I'm wrong. So it should be in the top, bottom right.
Sir, bottom right.
Yeah, if you go to the more
Yes, sir,
button,
bottom right.
if you click on that more button, you should get an option something like turn on original sound. So just click on that and you're
Sir,
very good
enable
to go.
original
No, sir,
sound.
that
Yeah,
option
enable
is
original
already
sound. Thank you. Enable original
Yes,
sound.
yes.
You are very good to go.
In laptop,
Yeah, in laptop
we
I'm.
get the turn on
Yes.
original sound.
Now I'll show you how to do the same from your desktop if you're using desktop or laptop, whatever it is. I mean Windows. Okay, so
Take some Ashish, can you hear me?
yes, Nehashish.
Yeah, but I want to know that do we have to log in? I mean, do we have to create a Zoom account to configure these settings? Because I was trying to configure these settings uh, before some time, but I couldn't find the setting. That's why
Okay.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, what I believe that to make the display name available, I think, I'm not sure, you need to log in. I don't think that in other cases, like, turning on original sound, I'm not sure again, but I don't think that you need to log in. But it is better to log in. It is by my personal view, because we need to log into Zoom these days very much. So it is better to log in. It is nothing is harmful in my personal point of view.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
Sir, I joined in say let's 5 minutes ago, but we have been discussing Zoom. But this is the GoldWave class, right?
Yeah, this is the GoldWave class.
I think
You are
I'm going for some wrong meeting.
this is the GoldWave class. But as we will go with Zoom, I mean, Zoom is our classroom, so we are giving some tips so that you can get best out of your Zoom client. Okay, then we'll move to GoldWave, obviously, because it will be a series of sessions or workshops. Okay, now I'll route my JAWS to you so that you can hear it.
Leading menus. Slower.
To show you some settings I have changed or configured in my Zoom. So from your laptop or Windows, you know that when you join meeting, you have two windows. One is this
Participants left.
Zoom meeting and
Star attend Zoom.
And one is the default Zoom window.
Sir, can you share that screen because your voice is very low?
The sound of my JAWS is very low, you need to say?
It's very low. So you can share your screen with
Okay.
audio.
Now I cannot share my screen directly, but I'm increasing the volume
System
of
tray
my...
zoom button. Focus right Scarlet 18i20 left paren second gen right. 3 apps are used. JAWS for Windows. Network internet app. Main output (100). Open volume mixer. Enter.
Just a
Leaving
minute.
net. Toolbar zoom button. Volume for zoom up down. Toolbar mute zoom. Toolbar application file for JAWS. Volume for application 80%. Toolbar mute.
Is it fine?
Volume for application file for JAWS up down.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Alt F4. Zoom.
Okay. Now again, I'm in the main Zoom window, not in the meeting window. I'm pressing tab.
Home tab. Search edit. Zoom. Setting button.
Setting button. I'll click
Space. Settings.
my space bar. Now in the settings, you know that Zoom is a multi-tab settings. So I'm pressing tab.
General.
First is general.
Video.
I'm pressing down arrow to go to the video.
Audio.
Now I'll press enter to activate the audio tab.
Enter.
Okay. Now I'm pressing tab.
Test speaker button.
Test speaker button.
Current speaker internal head.
Current speaker.
Speaker output.
Speaker output volume.
Speaker volume (left).
Speaker volume. These are normal. I'm not changing anything like.
Use separate audio
over.
device to play. Test mic button. Microphone volume (left right slider) 90. Automatically adjust microphone volume checkbox not checked. Suppress background noise. Learn more link. Low left faint background noises right radio button checked.
Now suppress background noise. Mine is set to low. It is not necessary from your side to set it to low. If you are living in a peaceful place, not very crowded, then you may set it like this. It will give you better sound quality when you are talking. So as I'm talking, and I'm kind of in a peaceful place, so that is why mine is set to low. But it is not very much necessary from your side.
Show in dash meeting option to turn on original sound checkbox checked.
These options should be checked.
Alerts disabled.
Show in dash meeting option to turn on.
Show in meeting options, turn on original sound. That box should be checked. Okay.
Show in dash meeting option to turn on original sound Learn more button. Enable these options when original sound is on high fidelity music mode checkbox checked.
Now these options should also be checked. Okay. And again, it will give you much more better audio quality, but it will take up little more internet data.
Enable these options when original sound is on high fidelity music mode checkbox checked.
High fidelity music mode should be checked.
Enable these options when original sound is on high fidelity music mode. Enable these options when original sound is on echo cancellation checkbox not checked.
Echo cancellation, that is also the part of the same thing. If you turn it off, if you are in a peaceful place, then your audio quality, I mean when you are speaking in the microphone, that will be better. You people are participants right now, so it is not necessary to turn it on, but you can also do that. I know that some of you also host meetings in Zoom and all, so in that time also maybe it will be helpful. But if you are in the crowded place, like very much noisy, and maybe there are air conditioning noise, so much computer noise, then you should not.
I think it's better to upload a separate video in your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that is a very good idea. Yeah, I admit. I'll try to do so.
Enable these options when original sound is on. Echo cancellation. Enable these options when original sound is on. Stereo audio checkbox checked.
These options, it should be enabled. Stereo audio, it should be checked. Okay. Now obviously whatever I'll tell you it will be in mono, but later when we'll go with the different type of effects and all, that time the sound will be stereo, and in that time you'll get much better audio quality if you turn it on. Okay, so please turn it on.
Enable these options when ringtones default button drop. Ringtones learn automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting checkbox checked.
The same goes for the PC as well. In the mobile we have learned that call over internet. Here is also, if you join from your PC, you need to join the audio as well. But if you check this box,
automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting checkbox checked,
you are very good to go. That means whenever you join any meeting from your PC, from Windows, you will be automatically joined to the audio stream. Okay, so you don't need to do it separately. So please check that box.
Mute my microphone when joining a meeting checkbox not checked.
Now you should check this box. Mute my microphone when joining. I have discussed it in the mobile section, so you know what it does. Okay, so by default you will be muted. If you want to unmute yourself, you can press Alt plus A, or you can press Tab in the meeting window to get the unmute microphone or something like that button to unmute yourself. Okay, Alt plus A is the hotkey to unmute or mute your audio.
Press and hold space key to temporarily unmute. Sync buttons on headset checkbox check. Advanced button.
Now there is an advanced button. I'll click on that.
Space. Back button. Signal processing by Windows audio device drivers off. Combo box. Left paren Windows dash row right paren.
You don't need to do anything in the advanced window. I'm just cross checking it.
Signal process. Echo cancellation auto. Combo box. Settings general back bit.
Now echo cancellation, if you turn this off in the previous window, but I told you, like when you are especially hosting anything, I mean you are the host, you are talking and you don't have, you have a peaceful area, peaceful environment, then if you turn the echo cancellation off, then you can set these options to auto. Even let's say you are not in a very peaceful environment, but not very much crowded as well. In this case also you can set it to auto. Okay, by default I think it is set to
list box aggressive
auto,
aggressive auto,
but you can set it to auto.
Echo can audio.
That's all. I'm just pressing escape key.
Escape. Zoom meeting closed. Open participant,
and I'm out of it.
Zoom.
Okay, so these are some of the settings, and one more settings I forgot to
Zoom.
show you.
Setting return setting space settings,
which is
general
under video. So I'm just going to the video option. First is general, video, enter, and pressing tab a couple of times.
Rotate camera, original ratio check, HD check, mirror my video, touch up my appear, adjust for low light, always display participant, turn off my video when joining meeting checkbox check.
Turn off video when joining meeting. That should also be checked so that your video is by default turned off. If you want, you can obviously turn it on by pressing Alt plus V as for video. Okay, and you are very good to go.
Zoom meeting.
That's all about our Zoom class environment. Now I'll straight to the GoldWave.
Control Windows right arrow. Desktop 3.
Now
Alt Control Windows F8.
People who can see
GoldWave.
You should see the GoldWave window. Now GoldWave, as you know, most of you know, GoldWave is a sound editor, very small tiny application. You can get it from goldwave.com. It is goldwave.com. You can download a trial copy which will allow you to perform everything for certain period of time, maybe for I think certain number of action, if I'm not wrong. It will allow you to do by default.
Maybe 200 actions, I think.
Yeah, maybe 200 or something like action. I don't know the actual number, but certain number of actions it will allow you to perform if you don't register. Now there are two plans, if I'm not wrong. One is the yearly plan, which is I believe $19 now. Previously it was $15 US dollars, which is the yearly plan. And if you want to get lifetime license, which will give you all the updates, I think now it is $49. Previously it was $45 US dollars. Now it is $49 US dollars. Okay, you should get GoldWave and you should install it. Now I'm not showing you how to install because it is very much straightforward. I mean, you need to click on that exe file or executive file. Okay, it will give you next button. Then you need to agree the license agreement. Then again next button. It will ask you where you need to install GoldWave. By default, it should be in the program files GoldWave, C program files GoldWave. Most of the cases it is very good to go. And then you click on next button, click on install button, and you are done. So installation process is pretty easy and self-explanatory. Okay, now some people including me prefer the portable install as well. What do I mean by portable install? That means I can copy the GoldWave folder, for example, and keep it anywhere, maybe in my D drive, E drive, maybe in my USB stick, pen drive, anywhere I can just copy it. And let's say if I just need to format my PC, okay, then I don't need to reinstall GoldWave. Now, as you know, that reinstall some application doesn't only mean that reinstall the application. It means reconfigure the application in the proper way. I mean, the way I like it to be. Now, in terms of portable install, not only that you are keeping the installation or copy of GoldWave, you are also keeping the copy of your settings. Now, the portable install is kind of self-explanatory as well. Only thing is, it is very easy to do, but there is no straight options. First of all, you need to give it a separate path. Like by default, it is installed to C program files GoldWave. Even you can go with this option as well, but I'll ask you to give a separate path like d:\\GoldWave or something like that. Maybe you can directly put it to your USB drive. If your USB drive or pen drive is H, then you can just put like h:\\GoldWave. Now just install it normally, and then you should find one file, and that should be in your C drive. You can just search in the C drive called goldwave.xml. Okay, if I am not wrong, this file should be there in the C drive user folder, and then your username, and then app data, and then roaming, and then GoldWave. If you cannot remember this, no problem. You just go to the run dialog, Windows plus R, type app data, APPDATA, hit enter, and then you will be in the app data folder. Click on roaming and then click on GoldWave, and there you should find goldwave.xml. So you just copy or cut this file, XML file, and put it inside your GoldWave folder. So for example, if you put your GoldWave in d:\\GoldWave, so go there in the D drive, GoldWave folder, paste it over there. Next time you will start GoldWave, as it will find the goldwave.xml in the GoldWave root directory. It will be a portable copy. I mean, whatever settings, whatever thing you will do, it will write it down in that XML file. So you are very good to go. There is another extra thing which is needed to process the MP3. If you especially want to save any file as MP3, which is lame encoder. The file name is lame_enc.dll. Now it is very easy to find in Google. If you just type download lame encoder, it is free to download for everyone. You can just download it. Or if you want to, let's say if you don't have lame encoder, okay, and you cannot find it in Google, no problem. You just open GoldWave, record something, try to save it as MP3, and then it will ask you that lame encoder is not found, something like that. Would you like to download it? Say yes, and it will automatically download it from your internet. It is a very small file, okay, in KB. So, and then you are good to go. So these are the things. Now, my title, the course or workshop title was using GoldWave with screen reader. I have not mentioned any screen reader name like using GoldWave with JAWS, with NVDA. Now, GoldWave is very much accessible without any extra add-on script or anything like that. If I'm not wrong, you can certainly use GoldWave with narrator as well. Okay. So there are some additional add-on and script which will help you to do some action. Like, let's say you want to know the duration of the file. You want to know where the start marker is. What is the start marker? I'll tell you. No, don't worry. Okay. So this type of information is easier to find if you use your add-on or script with your preferred screen reader. Just a little, yeah. Now in NVDA there is an add-on for GoldWave. If you go to the official NVDA add-on site, you should get it. Okay, like GoldWave NVDA add-on, you should get it. You can just install it normally as you install any other add-on. There is a JAWS script as well, which also you can find if you just search it over internet. I think it is available in dlee.org as well, dlee.org, if I'm not wrong. Now I have modified the script a little bit, okay, which I may discuss, and I think I'll send you, it will be easier for you after this class, or maybe tomorrow I'll send you another mail with the NVIDIA add-on and the script which I have customized a little bit, not very much, a little bit I have customized. Okay, so that script is for JAWS. If you are using JAWS, then it will help you again to get some information quicker. If you don't prefer to install any script, any add-on, good, no problem. You can certainly use GoldWave without any extra add-on or script. You just need to have your GoldWave. Now, if you are using 32-bit version of your Windows, then you are little limited, because the last supported version of GoldWave, if I am not wrong, for 32-bit operating system is 5.7, if I'm not wrong. The latest version is
GoldWave. GoldWave version 6.54.
6.54 as of today. Okay, but this is only for 64-bit Windows. Okay, but most of the things which I'll teach you is same. Most of the things in 32-bit, even if you're using the older version, maybe you'll not get some effects, okay, and some other things, but most of the features are same. If you are using 64-bit, then fine, go with the latest version if you can. Okay, and if you have any issues in getting GoldWave or anything like that, you can contact me personally. Okay, I think you know my phone number. That is also given in my email ID if I'm not wrong. Still, my number is 988 366 9711. Again, my country code is +91. I'm from India. My phone number is 988 366 9711. The same number is available in WhatsApp and Telegram as well. So if you have any problem, you can just contact me. My email address is info@pradipshikdar.com. It's info Pradip Sikdar Shikdar.com. You can certainly send me email and I'll try to reply you as soon as I can. Now, GoldWave is installed in my case. I mean, better to say I'm using a portable copy of GoldWave. So if you install GoldWave, if you open it, and if you have any like add-on or screen reader, like JAWS is saying no file. If I press JAWS key plus tab, it is saying no files. Okay, NVDA should say workspace. Okay, now we need to make we need to change some settings. It is not hardly like to get the most of the accessibility. You need to change some settings, not like that. I am recommending you to change some settings, and I'll also tell you why I'm recommending this. To make best out of Gold, to get best out of it, best out of Gold application. Again, I'm telling you that today's class is little bit boring. I know, please bear with me, and I promise from the next class it will be little interesting. Okay, we are configuring stuff and these are little boring, at least for me. Okay, so first settings, first option I'll go is the storage settings. You can do it, you can go there by pressing no file. What was the hotkey?
No file.
I forgot the hotkey. Let's
Tool.
go to the, I'm pressing Alt key and pressing right arrow to go to the
Options. Window. Options.
Oh.
options, and then I'm pressing up arrow. It will take me quicker.
Menu. Options menu. Apps dot. Window dot. Toolbar dot. Theme dot dot. Storage dot dot dot.
S.
Storage option. This storage I'll click on. So Alt plus O for options, and then you can press up arrow, or I think you can press S to go to the storage options directly. There was a hotkey. I forgot. Actually, I'm primarily a Reaper user, digital audio workstation. Okay, so I even don't use GoldWave these days very much. Now I'm clicking on that.
Enter. Leaving menus.
No file.
Storage options dialog. Open sound folder. Remember folder used last session radio button checked.
2 of 3.
Now first option is open sound folder, remember last session. That is good. I mean, if you want to open any existing music files or recordings or anything like that, any audio, okay, it will remember your last path. Okay, which is good. No problem.
Open sound folder. Clear recent file list button.
Okay, you can clear your recent files as well.
Save sound folder. Use files current folder or folder last used left paren for new files right paren radio button checked.
1 of 1.
It is also fine. No need to change anything from
Temporary storage memory radio button checked.
1 of 2.
Yes, here is the catch. Temporary storage. Now mine is set to memory. Yours should be set to like this by default if you are at least using the latest version of GoldWave, I mean version 6. Memory means RAM. Now when we are doing something, let's say I am recording a piece of audio in GoldWave. So recording means there is a file I'm creating. So where the file should be, it should be somewhere, right? So by default, or if this memory radio button is selected, it will be stored in your RAM until you save it. Okay, you'll know it better when we'll talk about the recording, but you can just imagine that when you are recording something, at least in GoldWave, and I believe in most of the application, it is recorded. I mean, it is getting recorded, but it is not saved permanently. If I just, let's say I'm just press the record button and then I am pressing Alt F4. It's not like that my recording will be kept. So it's kind of temporary. It will be permanent if I save this file to somewhere. Now, when you are recording, by default, your file is getting saved into your RAM, in your memory. That is good, very good, because RAM is faster, but only if you have enough memory. Now, if you have, let's say, 4 GB of RAM, and if you record, let's say, 50 minutes or 1 hour of audio, then your RAM will be full. Okay, and you'll find that your computer is not working as expected. Even your GoldWave may hang. Okay, so that is why if you have less memory like 4 GB, set it to
temporary storage hard drive radio button checked.
Temporary storage hard drive radio button checked. I mean, check this radio button, hard drive. That means you have plenty of storage in your hard drive. It will save it in your hard drive. Okay, but if you have at least 8 GB of RAM, you can select
temporary storage memory radio button checked.
1 of 2.
Temporary storage as your memory. And that is the only settings I will recommend you to change from your storage option. You can obviously change the other settings as well according to your needs, but that is something which I recommend you to follow if you have better RAM, I mean like much memory space, like 8 GB or so, just set it to memory. If you don't have like that, set it to hard drive. Okay.
Temporary storage undo levels edit combo. Temporary storage allow undo after save. Q point storage automatic. OK button. Cancel button.
So I have not made any changes. I'm pressing the escape key to cancel it.
Escape.
No file.
Right. Now I'll move to the next, which is the GoldWave's its own settings. So there is a multi-tab settings dialog in GoldWave.
Control properties.
And device you can get it easily by pressing F11. You can also go to the option menu and choose from there as well. But you can certainly press F11 to go to the settings dialog. Okay.
GoldWave. Control properties.
It is saying GoldWave control properties. Okay.
Play device tab.
So first tab is
Play tab.
Play tab. Okay. Now here I'll suggest you to change something. Now in GoldWave, there are 3 play buttons. Very clever. Now, okay, before discussing the settings, I'm telling you, like people asked me why you have chosen GoldWave to teach. Why you have not chosen SoundForge and any other application. Now, okay, my personal finding is like you have better effects in SoundForge. I agree with that. Okay, but GoldWave is so handy in terms of usability, even for accessibility as well. It is very handy. And I'll also give you some pro tips because I have seen some, what should I say, negative approach. Because some of you are known to me, some of you are even my friend, and some of you are content creator. I have seen your podcast. I have heard your podcast. I have got it in YouTube as well. And there I have found some bad practices. Somewhere you are using very bass audio, I mean audio with full bass, sometimes very echo and stuff like that. So the experience, little bit experience I am having in my life, having considering myself as a professional sound engineer, I'll give you some pro tips. And then you'll find that your GoldWave is kind of giving you so much in terms of your podcast productions, your if you want to record study material or something like these small projects. Okay, until you want to do musical stuff, like you want to arrange something, okay, layer by layer, layer by layer. In that case, multi-track recorder is good, like Reaper. Okay, but in the normal cases, GoldWave is too good. Anyway, so in the playback tab, I'm pressing tab to get the option.
Play one combo box. All.
Play one, I have selected mine to all. Now let me tell you, as I have told you that there are three buttons, play buttons. One, you can press, play button 1 if I say like this. Play button 1 is F2. Play button 2 is F3. And play button 4 is F4. So F2, F3, F4 is your play 1, 2 and 3. And play button 3, which you can press by pressing F4, can also be pressed by space bar. Okay, so just remember that play 1 F2, play 2 F3, play 3 F4 and space bar. So in my personal point of view, space bar is the easiest way to play and stop. So that is why I will set play 3 in that way. I'll tell you everything. Like for now, my settings is
play one combo
play
box.
one.
Sir?
All.
Sure.
Sir, instead of F11, if you forgot the F11 key, in options menu, to which option we should go to
Escape.
these settings?
No file.
Alt O. Menu. Op. Color dot dot. File. Control properties dot 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 F11.
Control properties. Okay.
Color dot control.
It is the
Okay,
second
thank
option.
you,
If you
sir.
press down arrow, it is the second
Enter.
option.
Leaving menus.
No file.
Okay,
Control.
Okay. Now,
Playback muting combo box. Main output. Device tab. Playback muting device. Play tab. Play one combo box. All.
so play 1, mine is set to all. Play 2,
Play one loop checkbox not checked.
now play 1 loop checkbox not checked. There is a loop button. Loop means it will repeat. So if I have, let's say, 1 minute of audio, and if I press the F2 key, which is play all, in my case, play 1 button, so it will repeat itself 1 minute, then again it will start from the beginning and go, okay, like this. So it will loop, it will be repeated. Okay.
Edit combo 10.
Now how many times it will be repeated? If I check that loop checkbox, it will repeat it up to 10 times. Okay. I'm not checking that box right now.
Play 2 combo box. Unselected.
Play 2, mine is selected to unselected. And when I'll go deep into GoldWave, when I'll show you how you can play and select your audio and stuff like that, then it will be again much more clear to you that why I have set it that way. Okay, obviously you can ignore this if you want, but as I'll go with these settings, so maybe it will be easier for you to follow.
Play 2 loop checkbox not checked.
The same option is there for play 2 loop checkbox not checked. In my case,
edit combo 10.
Again, you can set up your loop time. I mean, how many times it will be looped.
Play 3 combo box. Selection.
Play 3 is mine is set to selection. Okay, so you can press F4 or spacebar to play the selected portion of your audio. Now I'm pressing tab. I'm seeing that if I have anything to change
Play
over
3 loop
there.
edit combo. Fast colon edit combo. 2.00.
Alt plus F.
Now fast, it is saying fast colon edit combo 2.00. It is like when you fast forward your audio. Fast forward, like rewind and fast forward. Rewind is F5 key, and fast forward is F6 key. Okay, in GoldWave. So play 3 play buttons, F2, F3, F4, and then F5 for rewind, F6 for fast forward. Also, you can do the same thing. I mean, rewind and forward by pressing J and L. J is like rewind.
Excuse me, it's not clear actually. What is the utility of play 1, 2, and 3? If you kindly clear it again.
I have not cleared it much. I'm just showing you the settings. Like mine is set to all, and then play 2 is set to unselected, and play 3 is set to selected. Now, okay, I'll I'll going to tell you in detail what it.
Make any changes here?
Hello. Good evening.
Will you want to make any changes here?
Yeah, my name is Clive from Nigeria.
Yeah,
please, I want to know if this program is currently running on YouTube, so that maybe we can go through the YouTube channel when we are after this class. So maybe probably we didn't get some of your teachings here. If there's any way we can get the recording after the class or to go and replay. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to clear you. I mean everyone. First of all, unfortunately, these classes will not be uploaded in YouTube immediately. It may be uploaded after the course is finished. Okay, because if I upload it into the YouTube, it is due to, I mean, based on our previous experience. If I used to upload in YouTube, then after some sessions, people will not join. They'll think like, okay, I'll grab it from YouTube and I'll follow that up. I'll send you emails with these settings. I mean, what are the recommended settings I ask you to make? Okay, now here I am just telling you what to change. I'm not telling you in deep like why to change. Okay, later I will go that what is play all, what is play unselected. But you can certainly imagine, let's say, just give you a simple example. I have recorded 3 lines. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Now I want to delete went up the hill. Now, in just like the word processor, if I just write these 3 lines in Microsoft Word, what you do is select the went up the hill line and then press the delete button. The same thing we need to do in GoldWave. Let's say you have selected went up the hill, and then you want to know, because as you can imagine, that is a rhythmic poem like Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Now, you want to delete went up the hill. You have selected that portion. Now you want to know, okay, if I delete this area, what will it sound like? So you can then press the play 2 button, which is F3, which will play the unselected portion of audio. You have not deleted it yet. You have not deleted went up the hill. You have just selected those that portion, particular portion. So if you press F3, then it will play Jack and Jill to fetch a pail of water. Okay, so that is the function of play 2 in my case, because mine is set to unselected for play 2. Play 1 I have selected all. So regardless of selection, it will play everything. Okay, and play 2 will play the unselected portion of the audio, and play 3 will be will play the selected portion of audio. If you want to know, okay, have I selected exactly went up the hill? Then you can press spacebar or F3. F4. It will play went up the hill only. Okay, so if you have GoldWave installed, you can just follow with me. If you cannot, you can write it in your text processor. Like very little changes I'm doing. Play 1 I have set to all. Play 2 unselected. Play 3 selected. That is the Settings I have done.
Pradeep,
Huh.
one quick question. Why did you leave out F3? Any particular reason?
Sorry?
You left out F3. You said F1 for play
Oh
1,
no.
F2 for play 2, and
I'm sorry. F1 no. F2 for play 1. F3 for play 2. I mean F3 means the hotkey I'm telling you. F2 is the hotkey to play or to click or to press play 1 button.
Play 1.
Okay. F3 is the hotkey to press the play 2 button, and F4 is the hotkey to press the play 3 button.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Fine.
Edit combo.
Okay. So play 1.
Here the default setting is in case of play 3 continue to end.
There's
the default settings here.
Yeah. There are some default settings. Okay. I'm
selection.
Yeah, play 3 selection.
Yeah,
play 3 selection in my case. I mean, I'll recommend you to do the same. Play 2 unselected and play 1 all. Play 1 all, play 2 unselected, play 3 selected. Okay. So that is my configuration. I mean, my recommendation for you people.
Fast : edit combo.
Now, as I was telling you about the
edit combo 10.
Fast forward and rewind. So here you can see
fast : edit combo 2.00.
Fast edit combo 2.00. That means if you fast forward, it will play the audio in double speed. Okay, it will play the audio in double speed. Okay, if you set like for example 2.5 or 3, so it will play the audio in triple speed. Okay, in compared to the original audio. So that is the fast option. 2 is fine. I feel if you wish you can obviously change, but I'm fine with 2.
Rewind : edit combo 1.00.
Rewind is set to 1. Okay, that is fine. Not a problem for me. 1 is fine.
Marker preview left paren scrubbing right.
So I'm not changing anything over there.
Marker preview left.
Just going with the confirming that there is nothing more to change in this particular tab, in this play tab.
OK button, cancel button,
fine.
Help button, play tab.
So play tab I'm done. Now I'll go to the next tab,
record tab,
which is record tab. Okay, and again I'll only tell you the settings which I recommend you to change.
Recording options use new file duration : checkbox not checked. Recording options edit combo 0 hours, 10 minutes, and 0 seconds.
So these are the recording settings, some of the recording settings. Some of this option I'm not telling you the details, but I'll tell you the details when I'll come to the recording point, when I'll teach you how to record and how to get best out of your microphone. Okay, there is some like philosophy in the sound engineering, how loud your microphone should be, what is peak, okay, and how loud you should record your audio and stuff like that. This type of discussions will also be there in our workshop. So
recording
I'm not discussing everything right now.
Recording options edit combo 0 hours. Recording options dictation mode checkbox not checked. Recording options monitor input on visuals checkbox not checked.
Hello.
Now monitor, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Hello,
Anis Rahman from
where
Bangladesh.
you get recording options, sir? What
I
is
have
the
a
hot
query. The query is in F3. F3. If I press F3, by default, the selected part will play.
Yeah.
But why you select F3 for unselected part? Is there any reason?
Now, okay, first of all, I'm answering that if you press Ctrl plus tab, you can go from play tab to the recording tab, or where it is saying play tab, you can press right arrow to move to the next tab. Then I'm answering Anish.
Yeah.
Now, Anish, okay, my configuration is F2. Now, two things, you just don't get confused. In GoldWave terms, there are 3 buttons: play 1 button, play 2 button, and play 3 button. This is the button name of GoldWave. Now, play 1 is set to, F2 button. I mean, if you press F2, that means you are actually clicking on the play 1 button. Similarly, play 2 is F3 and play 3 is F4. Now, in the play 1 combo box, what will be played if I press the play 1 button? There, I have selected all. That means everything will be played. F2 is the button to click on play 1. Now, F3 is the button to click on play 2 which I have selected to unselected. I mean audio which is currently unselected will be played if I press F3, and F4, which is the play 3 button, I have selected audio. I mean selected portion of the audio will be played if I press F4 or spacebar.
Okay.
Okay. Now, yeah, someone's microphone is unmuted. If you want to say something or ask something, please do so. Other than that, please mute your microphone. Okay. Now,
recording options, monitor input on visuals checkbox not checked.
Monitor input on visuals in the recording option. It is unchecked. It is optional. I am unchecking. I mean, I have unchecked this thing because it will give you like when you are picking, like your audio is too loud, it will turn red and all. Okay. If you have some vision, you may just leave it checked. If you don't have any vision, you can uncheck that same. Okay. Just to, just save a little bit of a very tiny bit of your processor. Okay. So it is completely optional. It is not even suggested. I have mine set it to off. So there will be no visual feedback. Okay.
Recording options control key safety checkbox not checked. Recording options set finish marker at stop checkbox checked. Recording options show settings window checkbox not checked.
Now these option show settings window, I'll ask you to uncheck. Okay. There is a settings window from where you can change your microphone, you can change some recording settings. Now normally you can think, okay, that is good, I can change my settings. Now the thing is, you are not changing your settings, I mean your microphone again and again. First of all, now these settings window often come forward in the foreground, and that is something stop you to use some other features. I mean, it is kind of accessibility point of view, I'm telling you to uncheck that. Okay, so that it doesn't appear all the time whenever you want to record something, or even go after opening GoldWave, the settings window comes up very often in the foreground, and you need to press Alt F6 to go to the main window. So it is kind of annoying thing for me. So that is why I recommend you to uncheck that box, show settings window. And obviously you can anytime you can go to the settings window by pressing F11. That show settings is a kind of smallest version of the total settings window. Those settings are mainly focused on recording, but still I'll prefer it to be unchecked. Okay, so that it doesn't come forward again and again.
Recording options filter DC offset checkbox not checked.
Now filter DC offset. So what is DC offset? Is a technical thing. I'll not go very details, but I can just tell you, when I'm not talking, let's say you are not talking. I mean, your microphone is on, fine, but you are not talking anything. So technically there should be no voltage. I mean, no power. But if you have, a bad sound card, especially the default internal sound card of your desktop or laptop, these sound cards are not that great. Okay. So it sends some voltage, but that means some sound, or better to say some noise. Okay. Now what happens if you record, just click on record button, it will make some sound or like some kind of popping sound. Okay. So this sound is called DC offset. I'm trying to just tell you as non-technical way as possible. Okay. So basically it is kind of noise which is present in the normal cheap quality sound card. If you check this box, that noise will be filtered. So when you are recording, GoldWave will not record that sound. So if you have, especially if you are using your internal sound card, it is best to check this box. I'm having a professional sound card, so I'm unchecked. I have mine unchecked. But if you have not that facility, then it is better to check that box.
Recording options filter DC offset checkbox not checked.
Filter DC offset. Yes.
Sir, what is your options in the FC DC offset? Is that a checkbox or not checked?
It is checked. Mine is unchecked, but I'll tell you to check. Mine is unchecked, but I'll recommend you to check that box. Mine is unchecked.
Oh,
okay,
sir. Got it,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Recording options autosave checkbox not checked.
Now autosave, I think it is better to uncheck that box. I think it is unchecked by default, but better to uncheck.
Delayed recording timer checkbox not checked.
Delayed recording timer, you may check it later. Okay, so you can just imagine by the name of this that it will, like when I press the record button, it will not immediately start recording. Now depending on your situation, you may check and uncheck that box. If I check this,
Checked.
Delayed recording time :edit 12 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds.
Alt+I.
Delayed recording day :combo box today.
I have a
Alt+Y.
confusion actually regarding the DC
Delayed
filter.
recording level activated checkbox not checked.
Suppose I have a good
Delayed
microphone.
recording recording options
Suppose I have a good microphone, which is the capability of filtering extra
Delayed
sound or
Not
extra
checked.
noise, whatever you can say. But if I check it, then I can get better filtration actually. So why will I not check it?
no. I will tell you to check it. If you can only uncheck it if you have good quality sound card, especially, okay, or a good quality USB microphone which doesn't have any kind of DC offset, then you should check that box. I'm saying mine is unchecked because I'm using a good quality sound card. That is why mine is unchecked. If you are using a good quality audio interface,
No, that is clear. That is clear. Actually, I'm telling that. Suppose I have good sound card, I have good microphone. Okay, again I have checked it, so I am getting better ball filtration actually from my sound card end and from this option also, from the software's end also. So why will I not check
okay,
it, in that case?
Okay, then brilliant question indeed. Now the thing is, whenever you filter any kind of noise, using this is a kind of DC noise, DC offset we call it. Now, there are several other noise. For example, my room is not completely noise free. It is not my studio, like full soundproof studio. So I have applied some kind of noise filtration with my voice. So you people are not getting even my computer sound. It is clear to you. Now, whenever you are applying any kind of noise filtration, you are sure that some good quality of your audio is also destroyed. Okay, whenever you are filtering noise, with the noise is gone, fine, but with the noise it takes some of your good stuff, okay, of your audio. Okay, so and that is why if you don't require to cancel out your noise, then don't do so. So you'll get best of you out of your microphone. The microphone I'm talking about, talking right now, you should get little better sound. If I just unchecked, or bypass my noise filtration, but you will also get the noise.
Now it's clear.
Okay. If I go to any soundproof room, then I'll obviously uncheck or bypass my noise filtration from this microphone to get best out of it. Okay, now
delayed recording timer.
Delayed recording timer is like, for example, there is a radio show which will start after 10 minutes maybe. Okay, so you can give it a time, like when I'll press the recording will start after 10 minutes. And you can also, like, for example, let's say you don't have any headphone. You have a speaker where you are getting your JAWS as well, and you are having a microphone where you'll record. Now you can imagine that when you press your hotkey to record, either JAWS will say the name of the hotkey like Control plus F9 or Control F9, or it will say record. Now this record or Control plus F9, whatever JAWS will say, it will also be recorded because there is no headphone. Now if I set like, okay, if I press record button, then the recording will start after 5 seconds. Because I know that Control plus F9 shouldn't take more than 5 seconds. JAWS speech shouldn't take more than 5 seconds. So I can set like this. So whenever I'll press the record button, it will not start immediately, but after 5 seconds. Okay, so depending on your situation, you can check or uncheck. Mine is unchecked.
Delayed recording level activated checkbox not checked.
Now there is another option in the delayed recording station, which is level activated. So I will supposed to come to this chapter later in very deep, but still I'm telling you, let's say previous example, I mean the delayed recording stuff, I told you like I can set up a time like 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, anything. Okay. So when I press the record button, it will start its journey after that particular time. Now here, let's say I want to record my band. Okay. So we got ready. Everyone is silence. I press the record button. Everyone is silence. No noise. I mean, some noise is fine, but not like I'm talking or someone is clapping. Not like that. Everyone is silence. Though I have pressed record button, in that case, if I check that box, level activated. I'm talking about this feature, level activated. So let's say this feature is turned on and I am ready, press the record button. Nothing is getting recorded. When I just start singing or start playing something, I mean, GoldWave is getting some sound, it immediately starts recording. Okay, so you are getting rid of the silence in the beginning kind of thing. Okay, so that feature is there, which is called level recording. In my case, I have also unchecked that. If you need that feature, you can certainly check that box. If you checked.
Threshold left paren db right paren colon edit combo minus 20.00.
Alt plus H. Then you will get this option, threshold dB minus 20.0. It is set. Like, what is threshold? I'll tell you later in detail. For now, how loud? Let's say everyone is ready. Silence. We'll start recording. Everyone, guitarist ready, vocalist ready. Yes. Silence. Now I have pressed record button and someone make this sound. So this is not very loud sound. So GoldWave should start recording or not. That is the threshold. I mean, how loud the sound should be to trigger the record button. This is set to minus 20. Okay. If I set it to like, let's say minus 5, then if I, after pressing the recording, if I say, okay, be ready, fine, ready, yeah, get it ready, it will even not start recording. If I say, let's go, then it will start recording because it is louder. So minus 5 dB is louder than minus 20 dB. Okay, so you can set up your threshold and how to measure the threshold and all. Don't worry, I'll tell you. So for now, I'm unchecking this box.
Delayed recording level activated checkbox checked.
Not checked. Level activated. Okay, I'm unchecking that box.
Record mode bounded to selection radio button checked.
Now record mode, it is saying bounded to selection. That is, I'll ask you to change. Even I'll change it as well. I don't know how mine set to it like this.
Record mode bounded and loop radio button. Record mode unbounded radio button checked.
Unbounded. That means it will record unless you stop. It may be 1 minute, it may be 1 hour. Unless you stop, it will record it. I get complaints or queries from my friends that okay, I am trying to record in GoldWave. That is fine, very good. But after 10 minutes, it stopped recording. And I was recording my class lesson, and I later found that it only recorded 10 minutes of the audio. So make sure that your record mode is set to unbounded, so that everything until you stop recording will record properly. Okay.
OK button.
And then the OK button,
cancel button, help button, record tab.
Let's see what's in the next tab.
Visual tab.
Now in the visual tab, it is completely again optional. Now in my case, as I am the only user of GoldWave, or better to say, I am only the user in my PC and I am blind, so I don't need any visual feedback. So what I did, I turned off all the visuals. So I'm just pressing tab. You can see
status : combo box 2 mixed.
Status, I cannot able to do anything because there is no option like blank. So I had to keep this 2 mixed or something like that. Then
edit combo 20 combo box blank less GoldWave star greater.
Next option, next combo box, mine is set to blank.
Combo box blank less GoldWave combo box blank less GoldWave star greater.
I don't know what is the name of these visuals, but whatever it is, whenever I found there is an option to set it to blank, I have set like this. Again, it is completely optional, but again, it will again help you to get rid of tiny bit of your CPU process. Okay.
Combo box blank less gold
So wherever I found blank option in this combo box, I have set to like this. So there are so many visuals.
Combo box. Blank list. Combo box. Blank. Combo. List. Visual FF. Visual FF. Visual F. Oh, cancel button. Help button. Visual tab.
Visual tab. Now I'll go to the next tab.
Device tab.
Which is device tab. It is very important for you. I'm pressing tab.
Playback muting : combo box. Main output left paren 3 dash focus right USB audio right paren left bracket 0D62 right bracket.
It is saying playback muting. I don't know why it is. Okay.
Google. I have a reminder for Pradip.
Thank you, Google. So here you can select your speaker or your output through which your playback will happen. I mean, GoldWave will play the audio. So it is best if to change if you have multiple sound cards. Then you can select like, okay, I am having a laptop and I am having an external sound card. I wish my JAWS will go from my laptop speaker, but my other audio from my GoldWave should go from my sound card, through my sound card. Okay, so in that case, you can set from there, you can set your preferred playback device. Okay, so for example, I am having my internal sound card, which is called speaker Realtek, and I am also having my external sound card. So mine is set to external sound card. So I get my JAWS from my internal speaker. I mean the speaker, small speaker, which is connected to my PC. My PC's internal sound card. I get my JAWS from there, and I get my audio, GoldWave audio from my studio monitors, which are present and which are connected to the external sound card. Okay, so from here you can set up your playback device.
Playback test button.
And you can test your playback. If you press that button, maybe a little bit of audio will be played from your speaker or your selected output. Okay, audio output. So you can verify it is working or not.
Playback latency left paren S right paren : edit combo 0.50.
So here is the latency. Latency means if you press the play button, then it takes a very little bit of time to activate the play. Okay, and depending on your processor and other stuff, your sound card, it may be too much or it may be too low. But I'm telling you, in GoldWave, the default setting is very good. So you don't need to touch this until you face any problem. You don't need to touch this. Someone's microphone is unmuted. Please tell me if you want to say something. Otherwise, please mute your microphone.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to ask that you have explained these 3 play buttons F2, F3, F4. So
yes.
I basically want to know the difference between these 3 play buttons. Like, what is the difference?
Now, very nice playing the table. So if you please turn off your microphone. Now, you know, like difference between these play buttons, you have 3 play buttons instead of 1. Now you can decide that which option to choose in individual play buttons. Now there are several options. For example, I have told you like play 1, mine is set to all. So there are all means all audio will be played regardless of selection. Then there are unselected audio. That means audio which are unselected, which portion is not selected, will be played. Then I have set play 3 as selected audio. That means it will play the selected portion of the audio. Then there are some more options like play from the current position to the end. So regardless of selection, it will play from the current position to the end and some other stuff as well. So basically you have 3 play buttons and you can choose that which play button plays what. You can choose yourself. The thing which I recommended, it is my personal recommendation. Mine is set to play 1 for all audio. I mean play 1 is set to all. Play 2 for unselected portion of the audio. So if I select any portion of the audio, if I want to know that, okay, if I delete this audio, cut this audio, then what will it sound like? Then I can press the unselected button. I mean play 2, which is set to unselected audio, and play 3, mine is select to selected audio. That means audio which I have selected. And how to select, how to unselect, I'll tell you. No problem. So so that is the thing. I mean, you have actually much more flexibilities. You have 3 play, but if you don't want to use 3 of them, you can only use 1. For example, I very, I mean, I don't know when last I have placed the play 1 and play 2 button. I mostly use play 3 button because it is also tied up to the space bar. The actual button is F4, but also you can play this, trigger this button using space bar. So I usually like to, play the selected portion of the audio. If I have selected right, I can check it. Okay. And stuff like that. You can set up your own. You can configure as your own way. My recommendation is set play 1 for all, play 2 for unselected, and play 3 for selected portion of the audio.
Okay, sir. Sir, my next
Sir,
question
excuse
is.
me, please.
Hello, sir.
Huh?
I was
Yeah.
want to ask that from where we get these keyboard shortcuts of GoldWave.
Okay. So the keyboard shortcuts of GoldWave, I'll send you.
Or
I mean,
you
I'll
have
send
in
you.
PDF.
Yeah, I'll send you a TXT file, you people, with the JavaScript and NVDA around. I'll also include the TXT file of all the keyboard shortcuts, and you can configure your own. Okay, if you want to change anything, you can configure your own.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Sure, sure.
Sir, actually, is this app available for MacBook?
I'm sorry, I don't think it is available for Mac. I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. I have a
Yes.
query, please.
Ah.
Yeah. Sir, actually, when I have clicked on test button, then I don't know where my cursor has gone because it's not showing me to come back again on play.
So you just press Alt
After
F4.
Sir, if I press Alt F4, then which setting I have done?
No,
till
no, no,
now,
no,
it
no,
will
no,
not
no.
get picked.
No. You'll come back to the settings window again if you press Alt F4.
Should I try?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank
Sir,
you, sir.
one
I
more
have
query.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one more query I have.
Yes.
Is that GoldWave app is available in phones nowadays, like in Android as well as iOS? So, are you also going to talk about the same, how to use it in phones?
No, I'm unfortunately not. I'll only tell you about.
Can we do the same settings in our phones as well?
Yeah, some settings are same, should be same for sure. Some settings are not. But yeah, but some settings and the applications operations should be same.
Excuse
Because
me,
I have
sir.
not tried it. I can't confirm you 100%. But it should be the same. Some settings will not be available.
Yes. Actually, the main operation is same because I used it in my Android phone.
Okay, good.
But
Hello,
it
sir.
takes it takes too much time while I'm using it my computer.
Sir,
Actually, usage of computer is
Hello.
easy than Android.
Hello.
Please don't play with that with your table or what. I don't know. Please.
It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Don't do it. It's very annoying.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Ranjit here. I'm using GoldWave in a mobile Android since 1 month. I think it's not a comfortable. They are not doing well in GoldWave in Android, because if you are doing any operation through GoldWave in a mobile, it will suddenly stop, and the app also will be closed suddenly. So I think it's not a good idea to use any operation in Android nowadays.
Okay. Now
It will take some days to do
Yes.
anything in
I
Android.
agree.
sir.
I agree with you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
प्रथम बोल रहा हूँ. सर मैं पहले पूछ रहा था. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ सर कि जैसे ये I was asking about. Oh God, I have just forgotten.
No problem.
Sorry, sir.
And you can ask me in Hindi as well. No problem. Okay.
Could I?
Sure.
Sir, in the starting time, we went in option tab. I think so. Then we go to the storage.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So what we have done there, sir? Please.
Sure. I'm telling you. We have only suggested to make one settings, I mean to change one settings, which is temporary storage. By default it is set to memory radio button. Okay, so if you have 8 GB or more memory, you should go with that, I mean memory. If you don't have much RAM, okay, then you should select hard drive as your temporary storage. That is the only option we have changed in the storage settings.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm
8:39 p.m.
We are out of time, so I'll just go a little quicker.
Playback latency left paren.
Now one more
Hello, sir.
thing. Yes.
सर मैं ये कह रहा था कि जो आपने अभी जूम की स्टार्टिंग में सेटिंग बताई थी, पर अगर कोई ब्लूटूथ ईयरफोन यूज कर रहा है तो उसको अपने जो ऑडियो सेटिंग्स आता है अनम्यूट बटन के नीचे, म्यूट एंड म्यूट बटन के, तो उसमें उसे क्या सेट करना चाहिए कि हमारा अच्छे से हमारा ऑडियो सामने वाले के पास जाए?
Okay, that is something I have not checked it yet. Okay, but good.
Like मैंने अभी ब्लूटूथ हेडफोन पहना है, so that's why I'm asking how's the sound is from my side is coming.
Yeah, it is coming good. It is coming good.
Okay. Share button. Start my video. Mute my audio. Okay.
Okay.
Hello sir.
So, and I want to ask my last question is that कि हमारी जो क्लास की टाइमिंग 7 बजे से तो रहेगी, 7 से कितने बजे तक रहेगी?
It should be around 8:30. Okay, but now even
8:41 p.m.
8:41. So I'll try to make it within 8:30. So today, little, I mean 4 to 5 minutes more I'll take from your time. Okay, then I'll probably end this class. Okay, fine. I'll sure.
It's me, Abdurrahman from Indonesia, Jakarta. I want to ask you, so how you want to send the shortcut that just now you said to others member?
Yeah, I'll send you via email.
By email? Okay,
yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send you via email. Fine. Now I'll give you chance to ask questions. Okay. Please let me finish the settings part. Okay, because we are running out of time. You people are also busy. Anyway, so
playback latency left paren. Playback alternative initialization checkbox not checked.
Playback alternate initialization you don't need to check until you are having a very old PC and you are having any issues with your playback. Just don't touch these settings. I mean, alternate initialization, you don't need to check that box.
Playback combo box. Mute unselected.
Now,
mute unselected.
Here, mute unselected. Just go with that. Don't need to change anything until you face any problem.
Record combo box. Analog 7+8.
Now, here is the record combo box. Now, it is important very much because you can select your microphone. You may have more than one microphone, right? For example, you have attached a headphone and that headphone has a microphone, but you want to record from your laptop's own microphone. Okay. You want to use your headphone for your JAWS only. Then you can select this microphone here. Maybe you are having an external sound card like me, and there is a microphone connected to channel number 3, for example. So you can select your microphone input from there. So basically, this is the microphone input box from where you can select your preferred microphone. And the best thing is GoldWave, which I have not found in any other software till now, which is the inbuilt loopback feature. That means, let's say I want to record let's say a demo, something with my JAWS or NVDA, my screen reader, and I wish that, okay, my voice along with the screen reader's voice should be recorded. Okay, in that case, GoldWave is very easy to do. In GoldWave, it is very easy to do. You can select like loop back. So whatever the audio channels are, your audio devices are, like your internal, external, whatever it is, you'll get the loop back feature and you can record everything. So that feature is very unique to GoldWave. Okay, so from this input combo box, you can select your preferred microphone. You can see that mine is set to analog 7/8. So there is another microphone in my right side where I'll record in future. I mean, when I'll be demonstrating recording and other stuff in GoldWave. This microphone is my talking microphone to talk to you. There's another microphone which is connected to my channel number 7, input number 7. So mine is I have selected mine from there. Okay, so this is the input box from where you should select your preferred microphone or preferred input source.
Record test button.
You can also test your recording to go there, whether it is recording properly or not. You can play back your recording as well from there.
Record volume left paren dB right paren colon edit combo 0.00.
Record volume dB edit combo 0. Don't think that 0 means no volume. 0 means the maximum volume. Okay, in digital world 0 is the maximum. Obviously you can go +1 +2, but that is distorted audio. If your audio cross 0 dB, that means it is distorting. Okay, later I'll show you, I'll discuss about the peak and all, as I have told you in the beginning of the class. And then if you feel that your microphone is louder, then you can decrease the volume. If you feel that your microphone is not very loud, you can increase the volume from there as well. So by default it is set to 0, and for now let it be 0. If you have any problem, any things to fix, then we can change it from there.
Record combo box. Use device attributes.
So there you are getting another combo box, which is there in the newer version of GoldWave, which is record combo box device attributes and
use new file attributes.
New files attributes. That means
use
device attributes means whether the recording will be in mono or stereo and stuff like that. That is one option, and another option is new files attributes. That means when you are creating a new file, again don't be confused. I'll discuss everything when we'll discuss about demonstrate about recording, that what is the new file method and all. So don't be confused with in any terms, with any terms. Okay, it will be cleared, I'm sure. And then if it is still not clear, feel free to ask me. I'll try to clear your doubts. So
record combo box. Use device
mine is set to device attributes. For now, I'll prefer to go with the
use new file
attributes. Okay, because then I have the opportunity to change anytime. If I want to record stereo for now, fine, go there, choose stereo from the new file. If I want to record mono, no problem, choose mono from the new file dialog. Okay, so mine is set. I'm setting mine actually to new file for now.
Record quality left paren 48,000 Hz /2/32 right paren colon combo box shared.
Now record quality is set to shared, and I'll ask you to select these settings. Now today we are out of time. In the next session, as I have told you at the very beginning of the workshop, that today and a part of next session will be boring. So in the first part of the next session, I'll ask you to change some more settings in our Windows to get best out of it. I mean, to get best out of your existing sound card and all. Okay, so I'm not going details in this combo box. For this combo box, just I'm asking you to select the shared option. Okay,
record quality left paren 48,000 Hz /2/32 right paren colon combo box shared.
Okay, so that is the option I'll recommend you to select.
Joystick / pedal control colon combo box none.
Joystick / pedal control. If you have any joystick or pedal, you can select, like, let's say you have a joystick or a pedal. You want that if I press the pedal, it will click the record button, something like that. So you can certainly do so. I don't have any joystick or any pedal. I think most of you don't have the same. So mine is set to none, and you should be set like this.
OK button.
And now OK button. So there is another tab in the settings window. Okay,
cancel,
which is
button, device tab, system
tab. But I'm not going there right now, because the next session where I'll ask you to change some settings in your Windows to get out of your Windows. I'll discuss about the system tab. It is not very complicated, but still I'll prefer to
help button, cancel OK button.
Do it in the next day. So I'm now clicking on the OK button because I have made some changes. So I'm clicking on the OK button.
No file.
And I am again in the GoldWave. So now it is
8:48
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir,
When
please.
next session will happen?
Alt Control Windows F12.
Sorry.
When will be next session will be happen?
Okay, it will be happening the same day in the next week. I mean next Thursday from 7 p.m. Indian time, and you should get the email as well. So follow the link in that email to join the next session.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir, please. Please, sir.
सर एक
Sir,
मिनट मैं ये
actually, my
क्वेश्चन पूछ
question
रहा
is
था.
that.
Hello, I am speaking, man.
Okay, go with one by one. I'll answer both. No problem. Yes.
ओके सर मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा था कि जो आप अभी बताए थे कि आप लोगों ने कंप्यूटर हार्डवेयर पे भी वेबिनार्स किए हुए 10 सेशन, तो वो क्या बंगाली में इंग्लिश में है?
No, that was in Bengali, but later on maybe we'll think about it to do the same in English, so that you people can also join.
Actually, sir,
एक रिक्वेस्ट और थी मेरी कि नेक्स्ट टाइम से अगर होस्ट के कंट्रोल्स आप ले लेंगे तो ये अच्छा रहेगा, क्योंकि बीच बीच में सब बहुत लोग अनम्यूट होते रहे, तो अगर आप सबको म्यूट कर देंगे, फोर्सफुली म्यूट करें तो प्लीज.
I know, but unfortunately, for the time being, I don't have that opportunity as of now, and I hope that after some days.
You can request from your NGO, like
I have requested them, as they also have some more stuff to do with Zoom. They have 2 hosts already, so it takes some more money to assign more than 2 hosts, and it is hard for them as well to come in this morning, because we are starting at 7. I think in their case it is 5 a.m, so it is not even possible for them to just join the
if
meeting.
They provide the login credentials to you, then
no, that is
it
kind
might
of
be possible.
Yeah, but people obviously not
sir,
and
the meeting has come to an end, na?
Yeah, only I'll take some questions. If you have any important question, I'm not giving you much time today.
I don't have any query, so can I go?
Sure. But before you go, please everyone, if you have not write down your name in the chat area, if you have joined later on, if you have not typed your name in the chat area, please do so before leaving the meeting. So the meeting is end. I mean, the class is end. If you have any question to ask, I'll stay there for 5 minutes more, and then I'll take your questions.
Sir, my name is Pratham Kumar Singh, and I have typed my name in chat also.
Fine. If you have typed your name, then fine, no problem. I'll catch that up.
Sir, actually, hello, sir.
Yes.
Morlitos
Sir,
Galaxy.
let me say something.
Morlitos Galaxy. Invite left.
Actually, sir, really I like this one from you. Even the person asked the question in Hindi, you are replying to in.
Yes.
I think,
sorry.
Sir, sir, actually. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you, people. Please.
Sir, Mark speaking, sir. Actually, I was editing many things in GoldWave. Actually, I was facing one problem. That is only the device tab. So today I got the solution for the problem. Thank you so much, sir. And my main question is, can we use external keyboard to operate in GoldWave?
External keyboards means your.
For example, we should not. My concern is not to harm the laptop keyboard.
Yeah. Why not?
Am I able to? No. I'm having external keyboard, means I can convert physical keyboard to my laptop, and can I operate with that?
Your PC keyboard like that, desktop keyboard, like USB keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard, and all.
Yeah.
You can obviously go with that. You don't need to go with the laptop. Laptop's own keyboard.
And I forgot to tell one thing, sir. Actually, according to my concern, when it comes to Android, we should not go for GoldWave because they have 3 updates, but that updates are not good actually. Still, we are facing a lot of issues, and with laptop it's fine. So I forgot to tell on that time because many people are giggling between the conversations. So
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir,
I have a small query. Excuse me, sir, please. So actually, I have already installed for NVIDIA. I have NVIDIA add-on for GoldWave. But if you will send the script, then should I paste it in JAWS, and where should I paste? Can you please tell? Is that okay? If both we are using for NVIDIA add-on and for JAWS,
It is. Yeah. For example, I also have NVDA, so I installed GoldWave add-on in NVDA, and script in the JAWS, and in the email I'll tell you
Where
the.
should sir, can you please tell where should I paste the JavaScript?
You need to go because I have much time to don't have much time today to demonstrate live. I'll do so obviously in the next class, but in the explore my settings, okay, you should paste your JavaScript, and when I'll send the email, I'll also add the instructions
Yeah,
about
please.
how to install the
Yeah.
JavaScript. Okay, and I
Yeah.
also do the same. Demonstrate the same in the next class.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much,
Sir,
sir.
my last question, sir.
Yeah, can I just comment for a moment? Yeah.
Someone was asking me 3 questions. Please go.
Yeah. Okay. Here I am. Number one is that I think this your session was excellent. I must congratulate you on this.
Windows.
Number two is when one buys this GoldWave. I'm planning to do that tomorrow. So you would recommend the lifetime purchase, or you would suggest an annual kind of thing, or
Listen,
you think the
fine. I'll obviously prefer the lifetime because it is very. 1 year for $19. So 2 or 3 years. It is. It will it will be more than your lifetime cost. So if you purchase the lifetime license, and the good thing in GoldWave is it will lifetime means it will give you all the updates. Okay. So it is very good to have the lifetime license.
Yeah, and the last thing I would like to kind of suggest to you, is it possible that people ask you questions at the end rather than interrupt you? Because it affects your flow, and it also affects the people who are listening to you.
It will not good if the people will ask the question in the end of the session. I think then it will save the time also.
Now I'm telling you what my preferred way of just organizing this workshop. I divide the whole sessions into 3 parts. I'm telling you. In the first part, from the session number 2, I'll provide you time to ask questions regarding anything in the happened in the previous class. For example, the thing which I have suggested today, maybe some of you will not be able to do that. Maybe some of you have not find the same settings. So if you have any problems regarding this class, any query regarding this class, you will ask the same in the next class, in the first portion. Okay, in the first half. Then I'll go with my stuff. Whatever I'll plan to say on that particular day. Then at the end, I'll again give you time to ask your questions. Now, if you have any questions in the middle, I'm telling you for all the future classes, I'm telling you. For example, there is something which is immediate, like I am showing you to do this, but that option is not available for you. Okay, if that is the concern, you need to ask it immediately, then ask me. Now, if you have any more questions like which you can ask later on, you ask at the end, because that session is for you. Okay, it is like open mic session. So if you have any question to ask, you ask in the last session. And I usually keep like 15 minutes to 20 minutes for the in the last to take questions from you. Okay, so that is my recommendation. If you have any immediate questions which I am describing right now and you cannot do it, you are following with me and you cannot do it, then you can ask me immediately. Other than that, ask at the later on. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Only thing is, today there were also people kind of making recommendations in the middle, giving their experience, and that was taking away from your content. So I think that will take a little time to settle down.
Yeah. It will take a little time, but it will be settled down for sure. And regarding Android and all, I'm telling you my personal view. Again, you may agree to disagree. I'm completely respecting your views. Even that day, even considering myself as a technically expert, I feel that anything, if you want to do professionally, mobile is not the ultimate solution. Okay, if you have the cheapest Android, if you have the most expensive toy, the iPhone, whatever it is again my personal point of view. Okay, I know several people who are doing so good from their mobiles, and I have full respect to them. But again, I feel that if you want to do something very professionally, and that includes the word processing, in my case, I'm telling you, it's not like that I cannot write a letter in the Google Docs, but still my preferred way to do is Microsoft Word or even Google Docs from my PC. So it is my personal kind of philosophy, or whatever you want to call it. Like if you want to do something pro, I know the mobile industry and technology has come so far, but still, I think the PC or Mac, whatever you have, is the best solution. Okay, so
Sir, it is
Hello,
yeah,
sir.
sir, it is like that. No, sir. बाप बाप होता है, बेटा बेटा होता है.
right, right.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to suggest that if anyone one wants to ask question in between, so they may use the chat box.
Yeah, they may use, but the thing is, I don't encourage them because I am the only person looking after it, and I have turned off the Zoom alerts. Now, what will happen now? As I am describing you, I mean, my screen reader, you can hear my screen reader. Then you'll feel like alert, alert, alert. Someone has left, someone has joined, and stuff like that. Okay, so what will happen now? Then I will have to turn it on. I'll have to turn the alerts on so that I can hear the chat as well because I'm only
NVIDIA
the
has a
person
new
following.
add-on for Zoom.
So
Zoom
that is
has
why.
add-on.
But I am currently using JAWS. Unfortunately, I know there is a JAWS script which is paid, where I can like set up like okay, I can only want to get alerts from the chat area and all. Okay, so that is why I don't encourage a lot people to ask question in the chat area. And another thing is, as we are dealing with the practical, very much practical stuff, if I like say like we are taking a class on basics of networking, so that is basically a theoretical stuff. So there people can ask questions because it takes a little time to go to the chat area to type the text and all. But here, as we are just describing the very practical thing, so people have immediate questions and they want immediate answer. Maybe someone is not getting the play something colon combo box, and when he finished typing, I am already in the record tab. So that is why I don't encourage a lot to ask question in the chat area for now. Okay, so that is I'm
This is
yeah.
speaking.
Okay, sir. One last from my side.
Hello. My question is.
I was. Hello.
I want to capture both sound, like input and output. For this reason, I select speaker, look speaker.
Yes.
But when I record the sound, it only take the input sound. The output sound.
Are you using a piece of headphone with your laptop or so? Are you using a
No.
headphone?
Only use no. Only use by default microphone in my laptop.
And no headphone is connected?
No.
Okay. Then do one thing. You just send me, just take your mobile, start the recording, and show me the settings. Not today, offline. You just send me, email or WhatsApp or Telegram, whatever it is. Okay, send me a recording. Just set up, go to the settings window and let me know. I mean, select the loop back. I want to see that which loop back settings you are selecting. Okay, and then try to record and then play the recording so that I can just know ins and outs what you are doing. Then we can figure out if there is anything wrong because it should work. I mean, there shouldn't be something which should not work. Okay, maybe something you are missing. Okay, and I can hopefully figure it out. What is that?
Actually, there are two options. One is microphone and another is a speaker loop. So I select by default it was selected microphone, but I by pressing down arrow I select loop speaker. So there is no mistake, I think.
Okay, just let me see.
Sir, can you repeat your contact number so that we can
Yeah, sure.
ask if we have doubt?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay, in loop speaker option there are three options also available, like PC, EE, something like that.
Where? Now I'm telling you that loopback microphone should not be available there. So that is why I'm asking you to record your stuff. I mean, what are the steps you are doing? Okay, and send me offline, and I'll figure it out what is wrong, because I have also checked mine. I'm getting a lot of loopback, obviously, but in case of internal sound card, I'm only getting two loopback. One is for my speaker and one is for my headphone. Okay, in terms of my internal sound card. Okay, so because microphone, we should not get that option in the loopback session. Okay, yeah, separately microphone option will be available, not the loopback one. Like loopback microphone, it will not say like that. It should not say like that. It should say like loopback speaker, loopback headphone, or something like that.
Loopback speaker, and another is microphone. Not
yeah, only just select loopback speaker. You should select loopback speaker.
Yeah, I have done this.
Okay, so yeah, do the same thing. Send me the recording, and then we will figure it out. Okay, no problem.
Okay, by WhatsApp or email?
Yeah, anything you prefer. Okay, and I'm telling you my number. Those who have asked me, my phone number,
Yes,
which is also available in WhatsApp and Telegram, is 988 366 9711. Again, 988 366 9711, and my country code is +91, which is the country code of India. So my number is +91 988 366 9711. And if you want to send me email, yeah, my email ID is info at the rate of pradipshikdar.com. It's PRADIP, Pradeep, D for Delhi, I for India. Okay, PRADIP, and then SIKDAR, D for Delhi again, SIKDAR, pradipshikdar.com. So info at the rate of pradipshikdar.com. Okay, so let's call it a day. We'll meet you in the next Thursday in the same time, 7 p.m. Indian time. You people please join before 10 minutes so that we can figure it out if there is any problem. Okay, and in the meantime, take care of yourself, stay safe, and wear mask. Thank you.